It's the start of a new month. What are our travel goals for the month? Hey, girl, hey, if you're new to this community, this is where we motivate, uplift, and inspire Black women who want to solo travel and move abroad. If that sounds like you, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to share, like, and comment on this video. Sis, we made it. January was the longest month. I swear, January was, I'm like, when is it going to end? And why is January, why does it always feel like January is the longest month on the planet? But we made it. We made it to February. What are your travel goals, sis? What are your plans for this month? What are some of your goals? Even if they're not travel related, what are your plans? Where are you planning on going? Where are some of your next trips? Have you thought about it? What about if you're moving abroad? Where are you in that process? Have you narrowed down where you want to live perhaps? Do you have it narrowed down to a few countries and cities? Have you done any scouting trips? Have you done any research? Have you looked at the cost of living? Have you worked out the biggest piece of moving abroad? And that's usually the income piece. Are you working remotely? Are you, I don't know, getting a pension? Where are you in your travel journey? Let me know in the comments. I'm just excited for the month. January was a hard month for me. I don't know about y'all, but it was cold here and freezing, and it was freezing pretty much everywhere though, because even Atlanta, like my daughter would often say how cold it was, and it was even unusual for Atlanta because I'm like, usually we have a few days of cold weather in January, a few freezing temperatures, but there were definitely times when Atlanta was colder than here in Paris. So I am just, listen, I feel like I made it through cold January. The winter isn't over, but I feel like the worst part of winter, fingers crossed, fingers and toes crossed, the worst part of winter is over. So I'm looking forward to traveling somewhere warm. Listen, I'm trying to figure out where I can go, okay, to get some sunshine. So I'm really thinking about sneaking off to the south of France for a quick trip, a few couple of days, warm weather, um, being close to some water in Marseille. I think it'll do me wonders. It'll, a chance to get some sun, a chance to just be in a warmer climate, a different vibe will be good for me. I am planning on going to Morocco. I'm going to Marrakesh in March, so I'm really looking forward to that. I am also trying to sneak on back to the US for a real quick trip. I'm looking in a couple of weeks. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, but I'm looking at flights for in a couple of weeks and also flights in March or April. My little Google Flights is telling me that Paris to Atlanta is cheaper in March and April. So I'm definitely looking at that. I have not been back to Atlanta since October. So I'm a little past due. I go back home for a quick visit just to make sure everybody is okay. I usually spend time with my kids. For those of you who don't know, I've got 3 adult children. They are 26, 24, and 23. They're on their own. The baby girl is not. She is in my apartment in Atlanta and is finishing her last year in grad school. Baby, I will be glad when that grad school is over. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to going back and seeing my kids, hugging my kids next. It's FaceTime is great, texting and calling are great, but nothing beats that in-person time. So um I'm looking forward to that. Also, when I go back home to Atlanta, I have to go back to my home, right? I have to go and see my mom in Detroit, at least for a few days. It's nothing like hugging my mama's neck. So, I am trying to plan everything out. I'm not looking forward to going to the Midwest in winter. I will be honest with y'all on that. Like February in Michigan, it can be, a whole lot of snow. It's probably going to be really cold. So I'm trying to gear up for that. But my mama expects if my black feet hit the U.S., the shores of the U.S., she literally expects to be seen. She expects for me to spend at least a day or two with her. So I hate to disappoint my mama, so I need to do what I got to do before she get her switch out. Okay. Um, yeah, so I'm looking forward to my travel plans in February. It's a short month. It's also Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. I know for me, I don't, Black History Month is all, listen, it's 365, okay? It's not relegated to the 28 or this year is a leap year, right? So we get what, 20, is it, how many days are in February? Is it 20, is it 28, 29? I can't remember off the top of my head, but is it 27 days? Is it 29 days with the leap year or is it 27? I don't know. I'd have to Google it, but um over here we don't limit Black history to just the month of February, but I am looking forward to going to the Josephine Baker play here. I've been trying to get to this play for a long time and I need to get my ticket and just go. It This being the place where Josephine Baker did her thing, I owe it to her and myself to make sure that I see and learn more about the history of her life. I mean, this is where she shone, the magic happened. This is where she just was shining and a shining example of overcoming adversity. And I have to do her legacy and honor and make sure that I go see the play that is here in Paris. I believe that it's been here since December. So I believe this month is the last month that it will be shown. So I need to get my ticket ASAP. So what about you? What are your plans for February? Where are you again, solo traveling next? Where are you on your journey of making your international location your new home or your next home? Where are you on that? Let me know in the comments below. Just wanted to come in and say hello and happy February. Again, don't forget, subscribe. If you're new here, subscribe to this channel. And also let me know what you're feeling. Share, like, and comment below. Have a great day. Until next time, y'all.